Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you.
Tickets are still available for the next game. To purchase your tickets today, visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for Maverick season tickets today.
Just a reminder, next time to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine.
Off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by, but at the end of the day, MP said, "I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am." Guys?
Well, he's bought in and ready to go. Thanks much. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, where you can see what the upside is with him.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Johnson. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the four-man position. Williams is checked in for Kyrie Irving. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. And Castle's subbed in for Harper. 4 on the clock from deep. MP. Offensive rebound. Bagley. And finally, they hit one.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
The Mavericks leading. Here's MP, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Cornette passes to Fox. Castle on the wing. Releases from 15. Good as the jump shot falls. Castle's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for San Antonio, Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Luke Cornett out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in at the one. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Cornett passes to Johnson. Here's Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Mavericks lead by 5. Let's go with a three. Oh, hey, big finish by Bagley.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Williams. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Fox against Irving. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Oh, another miss by MP. Fox with the ball. Irving picks him up. Pass to Castle. For 3, Vassell. And it's flagged with a rebound. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Fox the pass to Cornett. Castle for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to MP. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for Dallas. MP getting it done for Dallas. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Look here now at the Mavericks. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Dallas Mavericks. And that's a wrap on.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dallas making a change here. MP's checked in. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Fires from deep. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Washington and Lively down low. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's flagged in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Outside Irving. Pass to Flag. And here's MP. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Champagnie. Here's the 3. Washington grabs the miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the...
I didn't want to shoot that like that.
For San Antonio, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Fox, that's good.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
Now here's MP. 26 points for him. And count it from 19 feet away. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Puts one up from 19. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
MP outside. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks building a mountain of... All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
We got some great looks.
Actual jump shot era, by the way. Oh my goodness, you're back to dying. I don't know how. Okay, pick and rolls.
Great look.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. what a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He can hit from anywhere on the floor and go on unbelievable streaks, too. Like tonight, I mean, who does it better from distance?
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And again, it's Dallas.
MP looking confident from there. The defense has to at least respect his jump shot.
Harper, good work there as it goes. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Drops. In the three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Fox outside. From behind the arc. And Harper with a basket on the assist from Fox.
Oh, the rookie with the response from three. Dylan Harper clapping back.
Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes, and Castle subbed in for Harper. Back to Fox. Castle for three. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. A deep three from MP. Kept alive on the wing, MP. Bagley passes to MP. Second shot opportunity, and he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 48.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
Pass to Champagnie. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams passes to MP. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gafford's got his first points in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Vassell left side from downtown. Mavericks with a rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP way outside. Rebound San Antonio.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Good play call and good execution.
Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Kirk.
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the...
And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, another one falls. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
It's stolen by MP. Fires away from way outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Castle outside. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Wow, this feels good. Listen, Coach always...
Ryan, back to you.
All right, Jennifer,
Whoa.
thanks very much. And that about does it for the
Why
first
she
game of the
spoke
new
like
NBA
that?
season.
In my
For
ears.
Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and...
She spoke like that.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Nah, that was not. That's a fire beat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to sample that.
MP, right here.
Ms. Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible.
When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
I was thinking if I don't get back on defense, coach is going to sub me out.
Yeah.
That's-
Try to stay on the floor. And we got back on defense. Talk to us. Baluba, that's his jump. Baluba, that's his name. I see. I see.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food up.
What the fuck? That scared the fuck out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. That genuinely scared me. Believe it or not, I think this is best.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that'll...
I need to get 20 championships.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great.
You ready, MP?
Hey, Tyson.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase.
I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP.
Nigga, we just started. We just started.
Right out at you.
Those two are... some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL, getting to face the stars.
I definitely see. Didn't choose this meeting before.
Of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. MP with the bucket. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Rejected by Carrington. Fast break, here we go. Here's MP, and again, the West All-Stars score. Johnson with the rock. McCall outside. McCall slams it home.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Oh, wheeling that one in for two. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
MP again.
I don't know how long that was, how far that was.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Outside, McCall. Pass to Cologne. McCall. The three ball nails the three-pointer.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
From deep three-point range, MP, no good. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's MP. 13 points so far. And the WCBL again with the bucket. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. McCall with the ball. Now guarded by Mills. From past the arc, McCall's shot off the mark. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
Okay. Oh. Thank you. I'm sorry, I did not hear you at first. I had the commentators is just screaming in my ear. I'm sorry. All right. Thank you. So much. You know what we're gonna do? because I'm actually lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fake lazy right now. I'm lazy Larry. Living like a Larry. Living like Larry. You know what Larry is? I'm living like a Larry. No, actually. Yes, like that. And we move up.
And if I'm them, I'd go for it.
Nails it from 3.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's Cologne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 4 on the clock. McCall. Johnson. Now guarded by Mills. And they force the shot clock violation. Great lockdown defense right there. Both teams making a change here. Timeout called by the EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Timeout.
McCall from long range. Good. And Leftos gets the assist. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well. Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. So we wrap up the first half. The West All-Stars lead. They're up by 6. And time for break. The action resumes right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. Here's Johnson. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives. Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
And that one's good from MP.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made. I love it.
Cologne on the outside. McCall up top. Soft touch. Off the glass and in.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now here's McCall. He's got 20. Good look for Cologne. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Here's McCall. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. And they're moving it up. And here's MP on the outside. Knocks down the long J.
How about that feed? Most young players do 1 or 2 things well. But Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Swings it to McCall. Perchunsi with the screen. And Perchunsi with the stuff.
Way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
The basket's still shaking.
For sure. He got as much power as he could behind the two-hander.
Knocks it down from distance.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now here's Johnson. Right side McCall. And a miss there on the triple.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Here's Johnson. Harris comes down with the board.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as a block. Made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
He's money on the shot.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
Timeout called by the EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
Man, he's just torching them from distance. They haven't been able to put any clamps down so far.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Cologne on the outside. Prochumpsy for three. The shot misses. And here's the West All-Stars. They lead by 11, the largest margin in the game. The three-pointer goes.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Now here's Cologne. He's got 8 in this one.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
And that one's good from MP.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Now here's Lack. And that time also a missed shot.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there. And what confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
No getting his toes on the three-point line. He was way back.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Leptos Aslanoglu.
And here's Lack for three. The West All-Stars pull it down.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class. He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Back to Johnson. Lack. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The West will retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's MP on the outside. Here's Harris. And finished off by Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
McCall from long range. And Harris pulls down the rebound. So it's the West now. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. That goes to the EYBL All-Stars.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Eric Benish.
Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
McCall's shot off the mark.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Now here's Moore. Gets the three to fall.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
McCall. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's a nice drive there. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Past MP. Inside, Johnny Chu. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Here's Aslanoglu, and it's thrown down by Leptos.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
And there's the pick. To the paint. Here's Chu, and the jam by Johnny Chu.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim, it's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam. Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
Now MP. High post shot, and again, the West All-Stars score.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Dermonenko with it. More covering. Back to McCall. Black. Aslanoglu, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MP outside. Six on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Count that one.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now here's McCall. Now covered by MP. Fades away. Bennett grabs the miss.
He turned that high percentage shot into a low one by using the fadeaway.
And MP gets it to go. Now here's Dermonenko. Outside, McCall. Pass to Lack. Returns it to McCall. Looking to end the run. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just... Are you serious?
Oh, come on, man. Wow. And so it's the EYBL with it. Dermonenko outside. Pass to Lack. The three. Bennett grabs the miss.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Now here's McCall, and here's Lack for three. The rebound by Schrader. Now MP. Beyond the arc. That's good.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
So MP and the rest of the West.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and
turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great.
Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, MP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you, because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay.
Dead ass said, yo, look at that scoreboard. Nah, that's a. Nah, that was.